The lamp for sinners slain, Redeemer, King, Creator, in bliss returns to reign.
Very glad to see some new faces here today. Tomorrow, of course, is our sausage sizzle and games evening, which is not to be missed. Assemble at 9 and bring your friends.
Damn it, I've got one mouthful of my sausage sandwich left to eat. It's just inconsiderate. Jason and I are stuffing our faces, and Tanya Snuggs is going to do the headlines instead. Tanya!
Thank you very much. Good morning.
And coming up here, the two mics are here at 11. Good morning, gents.
Hi, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
You sound so disappointed.
Yes, indeed, you do. Yeah,
You
it sounds
do.
disappointed.
Well, I
shouldn't
am,
it?
mildly.
You don't sound very excited
I'm
about the fact
lose-
that we're about to come on
Yeah.
after you.
Yeah.
I'm about to lose 2 minutes of my precious airtime to your ramblings.
Well, I mean, you could stop rambling a bit more and then maybe you'd have more time.
Well,
exactly.
I have a 4-hour show to ramble. That's
Yeah,
the
but
whole
you know
point.
that your audience peaks, don't you? It spikes when we come in for these 2 minutes. You know that, don't you? So
I-
it's good for you. Don't worry about it. Who's
okay.
going to win the Grand National? Go on, I'm going to tell you now.
Who's going to win it?
Ruby Walsh on 1 for Arthur, okay? That is my
What are the odds on that?
prediction. Sorry?
What are the odds on it?
The odds are about 14.
14 to
That's
1.
where I was yesterday. I
No
bet
horse
on-
under 16 to 1 has won since 2010.
Thank you very much for telling me.
a good
2010
piece
is
of
only 7
information.
years ago. They've been running the Grand National since 1839.
Yeah.
So
How did you do on that Grand National quiz we
Very
did
well,
on Friday?
very well.
It was
And if
1
you'd
out of
asked
10,
me
I
some
think,
proper
wasn't it?
questions, I
1
would
out
have
of
done
10.
better.
Well,
By
I
the
don't write
way,
the questions.
also,
I have bet on 10
horses
horses.
with names in don't do very well
Yeah,
either
yeah.
statistically in
Yeah.
the Grand
That's
National.
all-
I'm
that's
doing
a-
the Scottish sounding one. What is that one?
Oh, you don't even know?
Scottish sounding one? I can't remember.
Oh, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I put a lot of bets on because I have to do it for the entire family.
Yeah,
and whenever
exactly.
any of them win, they never give me the money.
Well, I put all my
It's a
bets
shocking
on,
state of affairs.
and I will make a load of money because I think 1 for Arthur's going to win, and then every other horse I've bet on is because the jockey is riding in blue silks.
Okay, but
And,
green is the colour for success in the Grand National.
no,
you know that,
no, no,
right?
blue for me.
Seriously, here's the statistics for you guys.
33 to
About
1.
8.8 years in age.
Yeah.
On riding with
Yeah.
10 stone to 6 to 10 stone 10,
Yes.
wearing green,
Yes.
and not a favourite. No horse under 16 to 1 has won since 2010. So
Yeah, well, I
there we
wouldn't worry
go.
about
I've got a bit on the cocktails at dawn just for obvious reasons.
Yeah, yeah.
Well done.
Because
Well,
that's
you-
normally
you-
what you're doing.
I was just like, well,
well, if I had to do overnights with
Cocktails
both
at-
of you two, I'd
cocktails
probably
at
be on
dawn.
the cocktails at
You're
dawn,
absolutely
Well,
right.
any
to be
time,
fair.
really.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's
now,
all good.
we've put a bid into St George's Hospital to talk to our old colleague, Brian
Yeah.
Moore, to see if he can have a quick word with us.
He's in
Because,
intensive care.
well, I was as well, but I still did the breakfast show with Alan
Why?
Brazil.
I'd be concentrating
from-
on getting better.
From the
Well,
hospital
he has
bed.
tweeted out that he was in intensive
No, but
care.
he said that's because the newspapers had started to report, so he
Yes.
just wanted to
Yeah.
clarify
Well, we're
that
going to find
he's
out
fine.
if he's able to. And
Exactly.
we'd love to talk to him because he's a big fan of ours and he's
Yes.
a very big fan of his.
Yes.
And so we'd love to see if he's okay.
We would. We want the nation to know that old Moro is on his mettle, you know what I mean? Which I'm sure he is.
Yes.
Isn't it great, Jace, that Ademola Lookman is going to play for England rather than any other country?
Oh, is
Isn't
that right?
brilliant?
Is he-
Absolutely
is he-
sorted. Absolutely sorted.
Is it? I mean,
19-year-old who got
yeah.
from Charlton.
You sure
Brilliant.
about that?
He's going to be a man for England in the future, believe me.
Okay.
Of course I'm sure about it.
He's sure about that? He
Of course
wasn't
I
like
am.
Porky Jeeks
Mike's
or
sure
anything
about
like that.
everything.
Yeah.
He is sure about
Until it
everything.
doesn't happen.
It's
and
a
then he's
wonderful
sure about
place to
everything.
be in the world when everything
Yes.
you say, you are so sure about it
That's
that you
right.
can never be wrong.
Correct.
And
It's fantastic.
Pep Guardiola's sure that he's been a loser as well. Have you seen that this
Yeah, I
morning?
read that.
He's saying, he's saying, I haven't done it. Well, I could have told you that, Pep, when you got here last year.
Well, in fact, a
Wearing
lot of
those
people-
jumpers and those plimsolls, mate.
I don't think it's
Not
doing his
on.
jumpers and his plimsolls, to
I
be
think it
fair.
is.
And we've got lots of other stuff going on as well.
Brilliant.
1 Minute Moan. We're going
Yes.
on to the Sunday
And the
Times.
Minute
We've
Moan.
got to
It's a
shake. We've got to
2-hour
shake a
moan.
fit. We've been getting the Sunday Times on our show, right,
Okay.
for the best part of the last, I don't know, 6 months,
Okay.
right? And what do they do when they write about us?
Yeah.
The Sunday
Slag
Times
you
write
off.
about
Yeah,
us.
they
They
said
slag
we
us
were
off
rubbish. Yeah.
in the culture section last week, saying one of the worst radio shows of all time. Who can believe it? Sunday Times.
Sunday Times.
And we've been getting them on our show
yeah.
for the best part of
Well,
the
now
last
you're
6
just going to
months.
have to ban them.
So now,
Yeah.
so now we're going
So
to have
you
to
want
have
me
a
to deal
row
with
them.
that, Mike?
So now we're going to have to have a row with them and say, well, let's
Fire
go on
with
here.
fire, Mike.
Although, to be fair, the guy that said it was one of the worst 5 radio shows of all time also included Thought for the Day, which he doesn't like, some Radio 4 show that includes Wendy Richards, which is apparently very good,
Right.
the classical Radio 3 chart show, which everybody listens to,
Right.
and some other one that's very
Right,
popular.
so you're in good
So I'm
company.
in very good company.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We'll see you at
So
11.
we will remind that man we have friends in high places.
Do we?
they do. We
Okay.
don't. They do.
All right.
Cheers, boys.
Thank you. Let's do this. Right, that's nearly us out of time. It's the Weekend Sports Breakfast brought to you by BT Sport. Bournemouth-Chelsea is their live game from the Premier League this afternoon. Coverage at 4, exclusively live on BT Sport. Jason, thank you very much for your company.
Thank you very much,
Much
George.
fun. We don't see each other very much.
Indeed.
We pass like ships in the night.
We do.
Quinton Fortune and Oliver Wilson are two of our guests tomorrow morning. And Cass is back. He will be alongside me. He loves Sunday mornings because there's loads to talk about because there's football. Saturday he doesn't like so much. Well, you know, no one likes getting up at the weekend, let's be honest. Did you even go to bed between shows?
I did. Didn't have a lot of sleep, George, but I didn't need a lot of sleep.
Oh, you're a big soldier. Well done. So brave, so brave. Thank you for your company. The mics are up next. Hello.
Hello.
I hope you're going to correct Porky on his Ruby Walsh ride
The whole
today.
show is me correcting Porky. I mean, that's the show.
Well, okay, so Porky got the wrong horse.
He's got the wrong horse.
Yeah, Thingy for Arthur is not One for Arthur is not Ruby Walsh's horse. He's riding Pleasant Company.
Oh, okay. Well, either he's backing Ruby Walsh or he's backing the other horse.
Yeah, One for Arthur.
Well, maybe we should do
Well,
both.
you pick. You pick for him,
I'll
maybe.
pick for him, yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
you.
Thank you very much indeed. See you, Georgie, tomorrow on the Weekend Breakfast, of course, with Tony Cascarino. We've got loads coming up, including Rupert Bell, who's going to give us a heads up on the Grand National. And, of course, we'll be doing the 1 minute moan as well. Right now, though, it's coming up to 11 o'clock in the morning, and it's time.
And it still gives me what I can only describe as tight bottomness.